Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday, everybody, and welcome back to the farm. We are in prep mode today as we get ready for the big snowstorm that everybody is anticipating here in the mid-Atlantic region of the U.S. And one of the things we needed to do, because we kind of talked about it from the beginning, was taking this shade cloth down, because as you can see, we had just the slightest amount of snow on Friday afternoon, I believe, and the ice that kind of sits here from just that little bit of dusting that we had, and they are calling from anywhere from 4 to 12 inches in our area. So we know that this thing is going to be a bit of a nightmare if we don't do this now. So we're not completely thrilled with the way that it hung and operated throughout the summer season. So we are talking about retooling this space, coming up with a better option when the weather breaks this year before it gets too hot, or just preparing less of a shade cloth area, because I don't think that we needed perhaps as much of it as we thought that we might when we initially got it put up. But we'll come back and talk to the boss a little bit more about this. As you can see, he's entangled, and customers are coming up pretty steadily this morning, getting what they need before the storm. So I'll go inside, deal with that, and we'll catch up with you guys shortly. As we were saying earlier, got all of this taken care of, and boy, oh boy, is it brighter. Sun is definitely coming through big time in this space. We covered this last summer. We had it uncovered, I don't know for how long, before we before we bought the cloth.
So we built it, pretty much covered it like a couple of weeks later. Yeah, we always knew that any amounts of snow will weigh it down, and we'll have to remove it. But it served its purpose, and we might be able to repurpose it for next season. But I think we're gonna do the back 2 rows instead of the entire side. Definitely helps in those late July and August days when temperatures are in high 90s and it's baking sun all day. Even the full sun plains appreciate some relief from the hot baking sun. So, but yeah, we'll see. It's good. Feels more better to know that we're not going to have to be taking down the ripped shake lot. So.
All right. On to the next winterization of the farm project as it pops up.
Next one?
I don't know. Keeping warm.
That's your head actually.
Staying alive. I think that's a good place to start. Let's soon you probably do a post. I haven't done a post yet today. Let people know.
Post?
No.
What?
Let people, even though we've been busy, let people know we're open. So. All right, everybody. We'll see you guys soon. Happy Monday, everybody, and welcome to a real snow day on the farm. As you can see, it has really blanketed the entire farm, all of the region. I'm not sure what our final snow totals might be, or if we're even done. We might get a little bit more later this evening.
It's starting at 6 o'clock. We're getting another 5 hours or so, according to the weatherman.
Who's your weatherman?
Weather channel. Bella, come here.
How's it looking today, Dragan?
White.
Dragan.
Oh, we got a good, I don't know, probably 6 or 8 inches. Got warm for a bit, so it kind of melted down, but now it's cooling off again. I guess that's why it's going to start. Bella, no. That's why it's going to start snowing again. It's supposed to get another 4 or 5 hours of snow, so we'll probably get a couple more inches.
It was a little bit light and fluffy earlier while it was warm and starting to solidify pretty good now too. It's getting colder.
It's getting a hard crust now. So, just checking on chickens. I fed them early this morning. It was still snowing hard, so then I had to break that crust up and bring the feeders a little bit closer. The water running for them so it doesn't freeze up, so they can get to the water. Just create a little pad. They'll find that there's one already making slowly her way to the water trough. Bella, come here, Belly. But yeah, the real winter is here, so.
All right.
Snow is super excited.
Snow's been very excited. I said he's going to be dirty for like a week as this snow starts to melt, and he enjoys rolling around in it. But he's been out having fun. Trinity came out for a little bit, ran around. She's back in the house now. Snow is still trying to eat the snow as always. But I guess we will go back inside by the fireplace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go lunch.
Lunch. You had such an amazing breakfast. You had grits for breakfast. Grits on a snow day.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Thursday, everybody. It is just about 4:30 p.m. right now, and I just finished feeding all the animals for the evening. What you just saw was all of my morning setup earlier today, trying to figure out how to best build a safe walkway and safe parking area for our customers, because the farm had been closed since Sunday. We are typically closed during the winter. Our closed days are Tuesday and Wednesday. And because of the snowstorm that we had, we closed on Monday. So today was the first day of customers coming back to the farm. Dragan is away this week, handling some business. And so I am here managing the farm and everything by myself. He did manage to connect our plow to the tractor to get some plowing done, though, on Monday, the day of the big snowstorm, because he didn't leave until Tuesday night. So that was a huge help to be able to at least get the driveway clear, to get the parking area mostly clear. I came along the following day, I think, and widened it a little bit more. Went last night, got some salt to put down because we didn't have any here. And then was just also trying to figure out what I wanted to do to make myself feel comfortable to have people coming today to shop at the store. My first solution was to make good use of all of these cardboard bins that we had all season, from pumpkins and watermelons that we had stored inside the barn. But then as I started doing that, I wondered whether it was the best option. And so my brain started working. And if you saw first thing this morning, I was taking down pallets because I thought, well, maybe I'll build a pallet walkway and line the walkway here with pallets, and you can just kind of walk along a little bridge as you go into the store. It got dark last night. My brain was not happy with either option, so I called it quits. I went to Lowe's, got some salt that I put down this morning, and decided to wait for it to activate and work. It did. Everything, this is kind of pretty much how it's looked all day, but at least there hasn't been any black ice. It's just mostly a little bit of slush. You can kick it around and move it around, so that's a good thing at least. So my biggest concern again was just this walkway here, getting that all cleared. And then there were some pretty slick patches that were still in the parking lot, so I did put some salt over there this morning, and I decided to leave this here even though I have salt underneath. I'm sure these are all very unconventional methods, but to this Florida guy who can count on one hand the amount of times he's had to shovel snow in his life, this was the solution that I came up with, and so far so good. Everybody who made it to the farm today got in and out without any incident, and that was really my number one concern and priority: everybody's safety. The forecast here called for more snow on Saturday, 1 to 3 inches, but that has now disappeared. We also got up into, I think, about 35 degrees today, but it still feels like it's in the mid-20s, and tonight the temperature is actually dropping back down into 20 degrees. But we will get up into the 40s, I think, on Saturday and Sunday, so that would give us a little bit of snow melt and hopefully a little bit of relief from the cold. It's super cold out here right now. So I'm going to go back and collect the eggs. Since I'm here by myself, I wanted to make sure I was at least up and near the store in case customers came by. But since everybody's already fed, at least that's one big task off the list for the rest of the day. So we'll go back out, get the eggs, get back inside, get warmed up. But in the meantime, maybe we'll take in a little bit of that beautiful sunset behind me. Happy Friday, everybody. We have made it to the end of the week, but we have not made it out of the zone for snow totals quite yet. We're still expecting about 1 to 3 inches of snow overnight, and I thought that the weather had changed and we were not going to get it, but it looks like it might just hit us after all. Folks are starting to anticipate that happening, and we've been ticking up sales on eggs and coffee and a few things this afternoon as people are preparing to be over it once again and probably hunker down in the morning instead of coming out if the weather is a little bit bad or the roads haven't been cleared too much. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as it was earlier this week, where we got probably a good 8 inches of snow here on the ground in King George. You saw earlier I was busy clearing our walking path. Dragan suggested putting down some of the ash from our fireplace because that is good also too to help melt snow and to add a little more traction to keep you from slipping on any ice. So I have taken up my cardboard boxes, put down some ash there, and it seems to be working relatively nicely here. We also had a pretty warm day today. Warm as in upper 30s, close to 40 degrees. So that also helped. Even with the snow that's forecast to come overnight tonight, we should still get about 40-degree weather here on Saturday and Sunday, which should help with some of the snow melt. And at least the parking lot area is looking pretty good. The issue now that you have to deal with is, as all of this snow accumulation starts to melt, you're going to start ending up with lots of water puddles and all of that mud. So that is never fun to deal with. But it's all part of nature's plan here. So we are at least happy to have this additional precipitation on the ground and giving us some boost to our aquifers, which is always welcome. Dragan is out of town until the end of next week, so you're going to get a little solo Kevin in the meantime. Send him some happy thoughts as he is out taking care of some business out of the country, and we are looking forward to having him home. We miss you, Dragan. Snowy, Trinity, Bella, you guys tell Dragan you miss him too? Yes. Oh, yes, I miss you, Dragan. I miss you too, Dragan. Snowy, you miss Dragan? Wag your tail if you miss Dragan. And they're off to the races. Watch this. Go get him, Bella. While those two carry on and enjoy the last bit of daylight we have today, I need to go and finish taking care of the animals and getting everybody fed and then collecting the eggs. It's about 4:30 here. Have another half hour of farm store being open today and then back at it tomorrow. I want to thank you guys for tuning in once again this week. If you have been dealing with the snowstorm, I hope that everybody has been staying safe out there. And I also want to say that our hearts go out to everybody out in California also too who are dealing with those devastating wildfires. So please stay safe wherever you are and send good thoughts to everybody as they cross your mind. And finally, in closing, if you happen to be driving through Virginia, coming down US 301 and driving through King George County, make sure you stop right here and see us at the farm. Everybody stay safe out there, and we'll see you again real soon.